Hey guys, CC here from the Christian Gaming Channel, bringing you a brand new episode of Sonic Triple Trouble. And these two episodes that I'm going to do are going to be post-commentated. Because Windows decided to be Windows and just mess up the audio recording for Audacity again. I don't know why it likes defaulting to the microphone that's built into the laptop, but it does. Anyways, as you can see, we have discovered our final special stage monitor. Unfortunately, the way this recording turned out, I missed out showing you the first little bit of the stage. Thankfully, didn't miss too terribly much because I barely missed any of it. But the special stage is very, I don't want to say, oh, it is difficult, I'm going to be blatantly honest. There are numerous opportunities to get kicked out of the stage if you're not careful. As you can see here, it's very focused on breaking rocks. And that will come into play in this upcoming area. After this, I guess, waterfall block section? I'm not entirely sure what to call it. But yeah, I really do not like this section at all. It is such a big pain. If you're playing as Sonic, you have to try your best to bounce over these little poppable rock spheres? You know, I'm not even entirely sure what to call those. But if you go into any other hole except the waterfall one, you will get kicked out of the stage, which is not fun. I know I've had to restart the recording numerous times because of that. And if you're playing as Sonic, you also gotta make sure you don't break these rocks here, otherwise you won't be able to get up. And you'll end up timing out of the stage. This section is very scary. And I thank the Lord that Tails can just do that little emergency fly, which helped it's so big. Such a big thing that happened. And this commentary sounds very disjointed. I was really hoping the commentary that I had previously didn't turn out like it did, but it unfortunately broke. Anyways, we have Fang, who is... he's being a doofus, honestly. He looks so nervous riding that thing. If he knew he was not going to be comfortable riding that, why did he decide to do it to begin with? Amazingly, I don't think I lost any rings on this boss fight that I was going to say stage. And now, time to bury him once and for all. Well, at least for now. You know, every other time you bury him in a boss fight, it doesn't make sense. This boss fight actually makes sense because he's sitting on top of a drill. Either way, we have all 5 emeralds now, except the last emerald. Because that one's being held captive, so can't really get that right now. It's a shame you can never access Super Sonic in the 8-bit games. I don't know why they never bothered doing that. I mean, if they didn't give Tails a Super, that's fine. Honestly, I'm used to it. But I'm surprised they never bothered giving Sonic a Super in any of the 8-bit titles. Such a strange omission, if you ask me. Anyways, now that we have completely gotten every single emerald that's available to us, we can, just explore and not have to take specific routes anymore. I don't know how I feel about these barrels, honestly. They're interesting, but the fact that you just kind of get stuck into them without any choice is kind of annoying, honestly. Though they do remind me of the clarinet thing, launcher things in Sonic Advance 2. They behave on a very similar style. They forcibly pull you in and blow you up into the air. Very similar, if you ask me. I don't know why I was going for all those rings, except maybe to get an extra life, but 7, honestly, is quite a lot for this game. Oh, do any of you guys know why the, badniks never drop any flickies or any other small animals? It just seems strange to me that they don't do that in 8-bit titles. I mean, is that just a sprite limitation? Also, that, speed shoes monitor was so useless. By the time you get to the loop-de-loop, it's already done. So it feels really pointless. And there we are, done with the stage. I've got to look up after I finish doing the post-commentary for these videos. Look up what those signs actually do. Because I know each sign means something, I just don't exactly know what. I'm wondering what those, what the developers intended those, breakable sphere things to be. Are they supposed to be, like, berries or something? I'm not sure. I think they could be some kind of berry that's coming off the trees in the background? Maybe? I mean, that feels like it could be a thing. Be a strange berry, but a berry nonetheless. The weird thing with this game is you have to jump up the ramps sometimes in order to get the full height to get up through them. I don't know why that's a thing. I'm using that word a lot today. Seriously though, why do you have to jump up the ramps? I don't feel like that should be a necessary thing to do. You should just be able to be carried up there through the momentum alone. And this spring's not gonna last because Badnik just takes it away from me. Just like that. Realistically, I feel like that spring should have just destroyed the Badnik. It seems like it should be a thing that happens. And now I'm getting lost in the jungle. Yeah, I got kind of lost on this segment because I really didn't know where I was going. Normally, I don't take bottom routes because the top routes are a lot more clear, at least in my opinion. Plus, add to the fact I hadn't played this game in a very, very long time. I had no clue where I was going. I think I eventually figured it out. Yeah, like that. And that should be the end of the stage. Yeah, screen locked. And we get blank sign. Probably the most annoying sign in the game. I don't know why Sega thought that was a good idea. Or whoever was developing this game. I think Sega only published it, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, we're on Act 3, the boss act. With probably my least favorite boss in this entire game. you'll see once you get to that part of the video. For those of who have played this game, you would know how annoying this boss can be sometimes. And me being me, I decided to explore what looked like a hole in the ceiling when it was actually nothing. It's the problem with playing as Tails. You want to explore every nook and cranny. Which isn't a bad thing necessarily, it's just not very advisable in a Sonic game because your main goal is to get through the stage as quick as possible. So your score ends up suffering because of it. And here we go, the Caterpillar boss. At least that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm not entirely sure what to call it. But the problem with this first phase is, I don't know why. This just seems to be a thing with this game. Because I don't think I've ever come across it in any other Sonic games. When I spin dash into the boss enemy, it keeps going to the left or to the right, and the opposite direction of where I am at the end of the screen. Even though I'm holding the left button when I'm at the right to face towards the boss, it still wants to go right, despite me holding left. I don't know why I did that. It is super annoying that it did that. I have not come across that in any other Sonic game, and it just boggles the mind as to why you'd have that as a physics thing? I'm not entirely sure what to call it, what it would fall under. I'm just gonna go the movement option, which does not feel right. The first phase of this, though, is, as long as you don't lose your rings like I keep doing, isn't that hard. Those glowing spheres up there actually don't hurt you. Which I didn't realize at the time, so I was trying to avoid them, but you can see I just learned that. And I still managed to get hurt. And now that that part is done, we have this phase where he literally just sends his exploding body through the ceiling down towards you in order to try and take you out. Yep, this one has a weird second phase. It's very annoying. But now we're done with that, we can move on towards Knuckles and his reuse of the same trap. He really has to come up with some better ideas. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Remember, Jesus loves you and Christ is King. Bye.